And good day, my darling oddities, and welcome back to Otter Space, the part of your brain that thinks a cryptid is just a place to bury someone who died. We are here today with Dan Tansky, Monster Hunter.
Was that my cue?
That was
Hello,
your cue,
everybody.
yes.
Hi, how you doing? Nice to see y'all. Hey, it's a pleasure.
Dan,
Hi.
welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping by. How are you today?
I am well. I'm out from the VTuber retirement home. I was promised a chicken sandwich, sir. Where's my chicken sandwich?
Sorry, all we got is tuna fish.
Well,
come on, I'm an otter. That's all we got.
Yeah, that is true. That will have to do.
Oh, you know
that
what? I
will
haven't had a
have
good
to do.
tuna sandwich in a while now that I think about it. Damn it, now that thought's in my head. Okay, well, tuna sandwiches for everyone after the show. Oh, you know, good. Oh, Voodoo Cobra, welcome. Good thing It's not otter season yet. Otter does not taste good. Trust me, I know a few of my iterations. I was very hungry. It was a rough time.
Hey, man, I hiked for a month in Alaska. I have no comment. I have no comment.
Oh, boy. All right, so, Dan, tell our audience a little bit about yourself.
Let's see. I am a VTuber, obviously. I'm a variety paranormal talking crazy man. And if you come and watch me, if you're going to watch the game, you've made a terrible mistake. There you go.
Fair enough. So, what kind of, so I know a little bit about it, but why don't you tell the audience what kind of games you do like playing, like your favorite games?
So far, you know what? I really enjoy. I like old stuff. I have a potato for a rig, so mostly I've been playing a lot of PS4 games. I love Control. I'm sort of late for the party, but Control is like somebody ripped something out of my brain, and I'm playing it. The only part I don't like about Control is that I'm a befuddled old man, and I get lost in the building. What else? I play Biomutant. That's a lot of fun. Oh, I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm enjoying that immensely. Yes, yeah.
You know, I really wanted to like the Horizon series.
Oh, don't say that to me. No, I'm having fun.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Okay.
It is very well made. It is a good game. My problem with it is I have this weird obsessive compulsive thing where I have to have a custom character. So the fact that you are Aloy, period, full stop. I'm just like, I'm not here for it.
No, man, I get you. You're a role player. No, I get that. I get that perfectly, dude.
Now, if they let you customize the character and like do the whole Monster Hunter thing with it, I'd be all over that mess.
Are you a Dark Souls fella? You a Dark Souls out? You can customize that. Doesn't matter because you're always getting hit in the nuts. It doesn't really matter what custom character you are. Am I right, guys? Am I right?
So regular viewers of the show will have heard that I'm not allowed to play any of the Soulsborne games.
Oh, I see. What is that?
Because I have what you might call a juggernaut persona as far as game playing. If I can't beat the game, I continue to try to beat the game. And the thing is, sometimes with Dark Souls, you're better off just taking a break, stepping back, and reassessing. And I try to go straight through.
Dude, you're my brother from another mother. My friends, I've been carried through every Souls game imaginable. My friends tell me I have the distinct ability of smashing my head against a rock until the rock turns to powder.
Yeah. So my wife has outlawed all Soulsborne games in the household. Man. Because
I respect her.
I will. Like, she'll be like, okay, just put the controller down. I'm like, I can do it! Water smash!
It'll be on the 501st time. I know this. You'll get very close to first. You'll fail. And then 501, you'll finally do it.
Says,
that's my life.
Hello, Raiko. Welcome to Otter Space, the part of your brain that thinks a cryptid is a place to bury dead people. Anywho, so speaking of cryptids, Dan, as a professional,
it's funny.
It's true because it's funny. Yes, as a you can hear the bean in the background. She woke up mildly possessed a little bit ago. I was telling Dan all about it. The shrieking child, mini otter banshee hybrid creature, and she is settled down now. The demon spirit has left her body for the time being.
You know, there's an Alaska otter cryptid. Do you know that? The Kushtaka?
No, I did not know. The only otter cryptid I ever knew about was, I think they called it the king otter, and it was a very lame story. Do you know about the king otter story?
I don't. We can share stories, man. Okay. The otter in Alaska is horrifying. Just
Okay.
gonna throw that out there.
But before we do, so in previous episodes I have done cryptid trivia, but I felt like not doing that over again. I figured, following guest is still for Star Cup. Oh, damn, you're right. Good catch. Okay, let's fix that. Good catch. Good catch. Thank you. Thank you. I knew I was forgetting something. This is not Star Coffee. This is Dan Tansky, Monster Hunter. Let me fix that.
I like Star Coffee though. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
That's a compliment.
All right. So
that's better. Go see. That was a better show. I promise.
Nah.
That was a better show.
All my guests are fantastic. Hold on,
thank you. Thank you.
Let me fix this for us. Hold on. I knew I was missing something. I was so busy with everything else going on that I was kind of brain went potato. So let's see here. So twitter.com/Dan Tansky. Dan Tansky got a badge. You got a badge. Oh, yes, you got a badge.
He did.
And twitch.tv.
Don't look at this man behind the curtain.
Yeah, okay, hold up 1 second. I can do this. I can do multitasking. Making sure I'm spelling everything correct. Nope, not dang Tansky. You're dang old Tansky.
Oh, that works. Everything. Listen, I would have picked Dan, but there was no, Dan Tansky. I would have even picked, but somebody already picked it, so I had to go the whole thing. Everybody goes, "Why is your name so long?" It's like I didn't want it to be that long. Twitch and Twitter demanded it be that long.
Oh wow, okay, it is. Wow, you're right. Okay, so Dan, yeah. I'm sitting here looking for Dan Tansky on twitch.tv/Dan Tansky. Nope, you're right.
It goes all the way. Hunter. Yeah, I couldn't pick anything else.
Okay, there we go. I didn't need that extra space. Right. Okay. All right, there we go. So would a talking otter be a cryptid or a Pokemon? You'll find the line is very dangerously blurred between the two of them.
Por qué no los dos?
Why not both? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Por qué no los todos? Why not all?
Yeah.
No. So the line between cryptid and Pokemon is dangerously blurred to the point of non-existence, and the only real determining factor between the difference to them is whether or not you have the balls to take them on.
That's true, man. 100%. Yeah,
okay, so now gotta catch them all or die trying. Yep. All right, so we have the correct follow information there. So follow my buddy Dan here. All the things below.
Thank you so much. You're too kind. Thank you.
Well, you know what? I think I misspelled Yeah, I totally did. Hold up.
It happens all the time.
Tanksy.
It's D-A-N. There you go.
Well, no, I Dan Tanksy instead of Tansky. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Doing it live, people. Doing it live.
That's right, man. That's fine.
Okay, I think it's right now.
It's perfect.
Okay. Yes, Bean. Okay, the Bean has decided that we're reading one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. No, now go. I was surprised. For some reason, my brain made me think that Go Dog Go was written by Dr. Seuss. It's actually written by P.D. Eastman.
I'm not a fan of Dr. Seuss, frankly, but I mean the books are good. I like.
Why do you have so
many
Richard
books? Scarry? Richard Scarry is wonderful.
Okay.
I grew up on Richard Scarry. Not very scary at all.
No, unless you're really worried about talking worms, but that's a whole.
Yeah. No, I love that little worm guy with the book. I love it.
All right. I had a perfect segue, and then it all got derailed when we wrote 3 polka dolls for $1. All money raised goes to the white van. Why always with the white van? I'm pretty sure Voodoo Cobra drives the white van behind the alley. Yes, hello, darling. Yes, she is just piling books on my desk for me.
I love you.
Okay, now what? Birds? My first book of birds. All right, let's see. What is the first bird? Okay, who wants to guess what the first bird in the book of birds is?
A robin.
Okay, good guess. Anybody in chat have a guess before I tell everyone? 3, 2, 1. No. Okay, the first book in the book of birds is a duck.
A duck. Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. My next guess would probably be a blue jay or something. Very colorful. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, as I started saying, and then my own stuff. What the duck? Yeah, exactly. And now the Bean is playing us a lovely solo on her bells. Yes, darling. Parenthood. Can't work with kids and animals, and mine's a baby otter. So either way, I'm doomed.
I know. Yeah, who said that? W.C. Fields.
That's I
No,
think so.
no children, no animals. You got both.
Yep. Okay. So today's topic is cryptids, not Go Dog Go, not the red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish, whatever. Cryptids. But the curve, the catch of today's episode is there are some no words. They are words we are not allowed to say. If we do say them, then the wheel of otter nonsense shall come and make us its biatch. So those no words are 4 very simple words that we are both going to have quite the time not saying. I'm going to move the list up a little bit.
This is like the reverse Pee-wee's Playhouse. Oh no, this is not
something
good.
like that. Okay, so are you ready? The 4 words that we are not allowed to say are so, and, monster, and man.
Oh boy, you've just gutted my entire... Wow, okay.
Effective from here on, if either of us say these words...
Wow.
Okay. I almost fell for my own trap.
I know. Oh no. Okay.
If either of us says any of these words, either of us can call the other out, and the person who has failed to not say these words shall have to spin the wheel of otter nonsense.
Okay, so listen, being the former attorney that I am, so does this count as like this is just hypothetically, okay? This is not saying the word, sir. This is hypothetically.
You said so like 6 times.
I know. I said this is hypothetical though. We're just talking.
Okay. I will allow this for the clarification of the rules. Yes, I will allow this.
Because if anything, I was a career rules lawyer. So yeah. See, there you go. 100% hypothetical.
Okay.
Mankind then is that against the rules?
That is against the rules. Yes. Any
derivative thereof. Oh Lord.
Even something as close as monstrous.
Oh God! Why are you punishing me, Mr. Otter?
I am punishing myself just as much.
Okay.
Are you good?
Okay.
Are you prepared?
I'm good. All right, let the game begin.
Thenceforth, the rules are in effect. Okay. I should have made okay one of the words as well.
Let us go.
Let us go. So.
Henceforth.
Damn it! Oh, God damn it! I already blew it. Oh no.
Yes, it wasn't me.
It wasn't
me.
See, that's why I put so on there. I'm not spinning the wheel twice.
I use that a lot.
I put so on there because I knew I was gonna fall for it. While the wheel is up, the rules are not necessarily in because I've already failed. So son of a bitch.
You did it again. You did it again.
Okay. We're spinning the wheel. We're spinning the wheel. I already borked it up. It's gonna be a long stream, people.
It's gonna be great.
All right, the first punishment. Talk about a hobby. Okay, everybody knows about my hobbies of resin crafting and poetry and stuff. Another hobby that I write some some subpar poetry.
I do too. I consider myself a decent sort of sucky poet. And your wet resin stuff. What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
God damn it! Oh my goodness, I am doomed. Yeah, I knew so was going to be the nail in my coffin for this. So damn it! Like every damn sentence, I start.
You just have to sit in the back and eat a chicken sandwich.
You do.
This is great.
Jeez, get that. Go make a run for the chicken sandwich.
Show.
I'm just gonna run myself into the ground here. All right.
What is that Sun Tzu thing? If your enemy is destroying himself, do nothing.
For serious. I almost did it again. I'm good. I'm okay. I can make it.
I ask about resin because I have a 3D printer I play around with. So it's
okay.
I did it.
It's
I said it.
Well,
I said it.
We're still in the midst of my punishment. So.
Oh, good. All right.
Damn it.
There. So
This is gonna be like 2 hours of us just saying the same damn word.
It's like a Monty Python skit.
This is awful. What have I done? What have I done? Okay. My resin crafting involves mixing 2-part resins into one material that you pour into silicone molds in order to make various crafts.
Oh, that is cool. Okay, I've
It
seen
is.
very cool art done like that. I've seen a lot of
I
mosaic
enjoy it. I
structures done.
enjoy it. It's
Yes.
a lot of fun. You can do a lot with it, and I just
How
got a new mold that I'm very excited to use. It's a gift box made in the shape of a D20.
how do you manage that with a little one that likes to get
Carefully.
into everything? Yeah, like at 4 o'clock in the morning, you doing this stuff? Oh boy.
I haven't done as
Woo!
much of it lately as I would
I
like, mostly
can imagine. I can
I've
imagine.
recently, not too long ago, I tore off one of my fingernails, and
Oh,
I
ouch.
don't want to find out what happens when you mix resin into an open wound.
It
Okay.
probably is not good.
Yeah,
It
probably not. Even if you
frankly,
wear
it's probably
gloves,
not good.
things happen, you know? So,
Yeah, yeah,
damn it!
yeah.
All right, we're still in the midst of my punishment, so.
This is great. I'm having a blast.
Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on. Okay, my punishment is over. The rules are back in effect.
How can that
We're
be?
moving.
The wheel is still. Oh, it's gone.
Aha,
Ah.
aha, aha.
Okay.
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 Our topic, once I
Yes.
is
Yes.
cryptids. This is not
I
where the window's
see.
supposed to be. It's supposed to be under us. Hold on. Let me move it down. Little scuff going on here. We're still here, folks. So we.
Well, you could tell me about the
Son
King
of a
Otter, and I'll tell
bitch.
you got the Kushtika. Did you do it again? Did you do it again? Little one.
Oh, I have doomed myself. Here we go. I
I
can't
have,
be
I
trusted.
have, I have, I have developed a new hobby. Would you like to hear it? This is a hobby I've developed.
Getting me to
Listen.
screw up.
No, no, no. I've begun to teach myself. I really stink at musical instruments because I'm dyslexic. But I have found a musical instrument that I've fallen in love with. I've become
Do tell.
enamored with.
Do tell.
Here we go. It's a kazoo. I'll have you know though, this is a professional grade wooden kazoo from Italy.
Ooh.
Can you tell the difference? I can't, but maybe someone can. Maybe someone out there will go, wow, that's the Stradivarius of kazoo. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like a kazoo to me. I don't know.
I blew
But that
somebody's mind not too recently explaining to them what a kazoo was. It was,
really,
yeah, I was a
really,
little surprised by the fact that they didn't know. They were older than me, and they had no idea what a damn kazoo was.
wow.
Right?
Well, come to my show. I do some kazoo solos. Come to
Have you
my
ever
show.
seen I Kazoo, So Can You?
Yes,
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 yes, yes.
100%. Yes.
Hasno, welcome to the show. Welcome to Outer Space. The part of your brain that thinks that
Hello.
cryptid is
Hi
just a
there.
place to bury a dead body. How are you? I've already suffered 2 punishments under the rules of my own game.
You don't need to bury bodies, Mr. Otter. You just feed the bodies to pigs. But anyway,
what is a cryptid? Okay, Reiko's helping us get back on track. Yes, cryptids.
cryptid. Oh, cryptid. Cryptozoology is the study of unknown and undiscovered animals. Fun fact, if you show a picture of a platypus, that was once a cryptid. A gorilla, once a cryptid. So, and not necessarily all Bigfoot. Insects are discovered all the time. Those are technically cryptids. So, yeah, there you go.
Interesting.
Some people think it's not a legitimate science. It is. It really is.
Bean, you don't need 2 straws. You're not going on a dinner date. Gimme. Thank you. Okay, you can have it back. You can have it back. You can have it back.
She's
No,
too
you don't want
young
it back?
for a dinner
Okay.
date. She's too young.
Just try to put 2 straws into her cup. I'm babysitting currently, so sorry. This is what I get for reading out loud.
Yes, gorillas were cryptids. Yes, they were thought to be unreal. And local tribes people told scientists that they were the things, and of course the scientists thought, pish posh, villagers, pish posh, indigenous people, you're telling a fib. And then they found a gorilla. Yes,
Sounded exactly
real
like
thing.
that.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, maybe they had British accents when they went pish posh, but other than that, it was real.
The very nerve of you to suggest such a thing. I must verily confess that whilst reading Hasno's comment, I did in fact say the word so. So
Oh
here we are
no! Oh
again.
no!
Has no set me up.
Oh, plate tectonics, 100%. Oh man, so many. Well, thankfully science is self-correcting, you know, but it
Eventually,
takes
yeah.
a while. But yes, plate tectonics. Yeah, they gave that poor guy hell.
Sing us
Sing
a
a
song.
song. Yeah.
We're gonna go with something. Gonna go simple. Gonna go simple. So the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and
Oh man.
round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all through the town. The babies on the bus go wah. Scene.
I do it again. Do it again.
No.
I'll be ready next time.
Has no sense.
I'll
He's
be
evil,
ready.
not a monster. Oh, son of a!
You did it again. You did it again.
I gotta stop reading chat. Damn it!
You did it again.
That's no. Why?
I'm having the best time of my life.
Why? I made the rules and I'm being destroyed by the rules.
Well, we are always.
We're gonna get to the
always,
first cryptid eventually.
We are always the vehicles of our own destruction, my friend.
Indubitably.
We always are.
Tell us about a pet. Okay, I can talk pets. So, we are still in the midst of my own
like
punishment, so that one
McDonald's.
didn't count. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, Stillwater. It is my job as a... the kazoo solo, perfect. It is my job as an anarchist to make the rules destroy the common... I'm not reading that word. Or otter. Okay. So, tell us about a pet. So my pet, my personal little familiar is a brown cocker spaniel named Odin. He is
nice.
Sir Odin Dukey Ottenberg.
Nice. I have a bulldog named Odin.
Oh, really?
Right now.
Really?
Yeah. He is in Old English.
Huh.
He is different than what people consider an English bulldog.
Mm-hmm.
He is more like they're trying to fix the breed, so he is much lankier and more healthy. So he is an Old English bulldog. Yeah, there's pictures of him in my Discord. Yeah, his name is Odin.
Oh, it's a small world.
I also, well, he's Odin to the world. To me, he is Foos because he's a Foos. Yeah.
Mine is a lizard. His name is Mushu. Oh, Mushu's a good name for a lizard. I like
nice. That. I've had lizards. I have a turtle too. Yes.
Yes. She is showing more and more straws. So, I think I said she. He was talking about his lizard, not your lizard.
Oh, gotcha.
No. Anyway. We're not misgendering lizards on this stream. So Odin is a chocolate brown cocker spaniel. He goes on adventures, and for a while back when I had my own website, he had a whole section devoted to his misadventures, going out and protecting the world from evil and cats.
You had your own website.
I did.
I did too. Look at you. You are a brother from another mother. Yeah. I had my own website too. It went nowhere.
Well, exactly. And it was just, it started costing me money every month. Yeah. And I was just like, eh.
Yeah, same thing with me. I'm like,
just before my VTubing thing.
Oh, okay. No, mine lasted. I wrote a book years ago, and I kept it up for that because I was quote unquote author. But yeah, no, it was just a money sink, so I got rid of it.
Exactly.
It was called what was it called? The Dead Letter Office. Okay. So yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, well, so a book, please do tell. All right, Hasno wants to know about your book. I'm just making sure.
I wrote a book. It's called We Speak No Lie. Mm-hmm. I'm actually here, Mr. Otter, if I can give a plug, I will do this. I have the rights back to my book because I sold it back when Amazon only sold books, youngins. That was a time long ago. And now I have the rights back, and I had a bunch of them in the basement, and I threw them out. But now I am doing stuff for the Trevor Project. So every $100 we get, I read a chapter of the book, and then I'm going to give them out. I'm going to do a PDF and maybe self-publish, and most of the money will go to the Trevor Project. Cool. So that's what my plan is. Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. So it's going somewhere. It's going somewhere.
Excellent.
Yeah. Buy my book. 80% goes to the Trevor Project. The next, I will get a pizza, which is more than the original got me.
Charity and pizza. Gotta love it. It's all you need in life.
Yes. I just want a nice
Oh, son
pizza.
of a bitch. I said and. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I'm not even putting the wheel up, the title up anymore. I'm just bringing the wheel up.
Well, you know, if you leave the wheel, we're effectively immune, right? According to your own rules, you can break the rules. If you leave the wheel up, we're fine.
Has no.
See, this is the old lawyer in me.
He's laughing like a bloody maniac. Yeah, I'm gonna add a bean. I don't mind adding a bean. There's a bean.
Nice.
Oop, that's not the bean I meant to grab. That's the bean I meant to grab. Boop. 2 beans. Okay.
There's always a workaround, my friend. Leave the wheel up. Leave the wheel up. Save yourself.
No, I am a just otter. Okay.
Okay. I'm a bit Machiavellian myself, but
let's
okay,
talk
that's fine.
cryptids.
Okay,
Carefully.
we're getting there. We're finally getting there. Okay.
Yes. You have so. Feels like you're singing yourself.
Leave the wheel up, sir. Leave the wheel up so we can get to the topic.
Let's just start keeping count. So I have two now wheel turns that I have to do because I said the word again. We're gonna keep track for a minute, but let's actually get moving on. Not gonna say any more blank that can talk about cryptids. Thank you. Remember, neither blank Otter.
Hey, Mr. Otter, you want to know something funny?
What's that?
I can't. I'm dyslexic. Yes, and I wrote a book, and what is a lawyer? But I'm effectively immune to chat.
That's true.
Can't
That's true.
see any of it.
You can't see it. Oh, lucky. The guest has a handicap on this one.
I do. A handicap or a superpower? You decide.
Potato. Anywho. Oh, Reiko called you out.
What? I said no. What did I say? Oh no! I said it. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So Dan's got one and I've got 2.
All right, let's do it for me.
Okay, good idea. You need a turn. So
yeah,
fierce.
I'll take a turn.
I should not have put that word on the list.
No whammies.
Why do I start every sentence with that word?
I don't know. I do the same thing.
Okay, a very basic getting to know you question. Earth, air, water, or fire, and why?
What? I mean, these are the humors. I mean, what? I mean, the group. I don't. What are we talking about?
Do you remember?
Which?
The 21st night of September.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fine group. I remember them.
Which of the 4 elements is your favorite element?
Oh, honestly, probably Earth.
Good call.
Yeah,
good call. Good
Earth.
call.
Yeah. Well, you know, be like water is always my favorite, but you know, they all need each other. So
true.
probably
true.
Earth.
Balance.
Yes.
Earth is my favorite as well.
Yes. How about see? I told you. See, a brother from another mother.
I know I said the word, but it's during the midst of his punishment.
That's right. The wheel is up. It doesn't count. We're immune. Come on, man.
For a moment.
Come on.
All right. Wheel is going down. Rules are in place. Tell me about this otter cryptid.
Oh, the Kushtika.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I probably butchering the name, but I think I have
There's
it right.
There's going to be a lot of that.
The thing about Alaska is the thing you don't realize is you've seen an otter and you've seen otters in the zoo, and like you, my friend Otter, it's like Alaskan otters can grow up to 5 feet in length.
Yes,
so
that is the kind of otter I am.
In the water. Well, if you're a local, like a First Nations people, and you see a 5-foot man in the water, obviously it's somewhat frightening, is it not? So their Kushtika is effectively Bigfoot. So they come and they wreck villages and they steal children, or I mean, conversely, they just want to be left alone and stop bothering them and don't steal their berries. Yeah, for the most part, man. I know. I've gone hunting for a bunch of them. They just want to be left alone. I mean, if you think about it like this, right? I've gone ghost hunting. I've gone cryptid hunting. Hey, man, how about I just wander into your house and take a bunch of pictures and make a bunch of loud noises? What do you think about that?
Exactly.
What would your reaction be, man?
It's a very fair assessment.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Damn.
It's true.
Dan, you just got called out twice, buddy.
Oh no! Are you kidding me?
Yep.
All right, that's fine.
No, I didn't. I'm not kidding.
What did I say? What did I say? Oh,
you said, "Hey, man." Wheels up so I can say it.
Oh yeah. These are who picked these? These are like our kryptonite,
right?
Why did you pick these?
I don't know. I guess
Couldn't you have picked tangential or something? Jeez, come on, man. I know we did. That's the whole point.
All right, let's get these out. So you got 2, I got 2, and we're gonna move on. Let's get some wheel spins in. So this is Dan's. We'll take turns. So Dan, then me, then Dan, then me. We'll get tell us an embarrassing fact about yourself.
Tell us an embarrassing fact. Let's see. How embarrassing? Okay. Here's a fun, amusing fact. Okay. I'm an old ace. Okay, but in my early days, I was like, I didn't know. I was the awkward young man. I wanted to make friends. So this woman from Brazil was in my class, and I was talking to her, and I go, "Hi, yeah, hi. You're from Brazil. Hey, I speak Spanish. Do you speak Spanish?"
Oh no.
And she looked at me with dead eyes, and she said,
"I speak
Spanish
Portuguese.
Is for peasants. I speak Portuguese." Yep. And then I crashed and burned.
Yeah.
And the wreckage is still on fire to this day.
As soon as you said Brazil, I was like, "Oh, here we go." All right, good one. All right, so now it's my turn. I'll take.
It's good because it's true.
That story's on. We're gonna knock out all 4 of our punishments right now. Oh my goodness, we are. I was not prepared for the. Okay, so we already kind of talked about this. I'm not gonna reiterate what I already said.
We're gonna run out.
There are 35 options on this wheel.
We're still gonna run out of punishments.
Crying out loud, I already did that. Come on. I have 35 things on this wheel. By the way, so the only thing you gave me for the wheel was existential crisis. I felt like that didn't belong on the wheel right now. We can kind of do that.
That's why I gave it to you.
Okay, random fact about my VTuber. Okay, so last time I got this one, I told about the fact that there's no eyes behind my glasses, but the bean on my head blinks with my eyes. So I'm gonna wink at you with the
that's
bean.
Cool.
I'm gonna wink at you with the other eye with the bean.
That's horrifying and true at the same time. That's very cool.
But I told that last time, so I'm gonna tell a different one. I've shown this a couple of times, but I haven't talked too much about it. I have a new toggle that I'm very pleased with. And there it is. I have a lab coat that I stole from the initiative, and it officially makes me a scientist. I have glasses. You do?
Yeah, I'm an old man.
There you go. Let me get my glasses.
There, look at that.
Science,
see, I'm
Otter,
old.
Right. All right, there you go.
My eyes are actually behind my glasses there, sir. You can see my eyes behind my glasses.
You can't see mine. So
your fun fact, Mr. Otter is an eldritch horror.
And my hat can come and go, and I can make the bean appear.
Nice.
Or I can just make all the above disappear. Oop, wrong button.
I don't have many. My rigging was, look, I didn't know what I wanted. I don't know. Someday I'll get to move my arms, someday. Right now I have glasses, and I can hold on, let's see here. What else can I do here? I can sweat.
I don't think I can sweat.
And I'm not sweating anymore.
I can be angry. I can have a bean. I can
dude, I got you. Look. I got one of those too.
Yeah.
I still don't know what they are. They don't look angry, but I mean, okay, whatever.
I can do coffee
I think we
cup.
have the same rigger.
I can do coffee cup with this hand. I can do coffee cup with this hand. I can do 1, 2. Let's see here. Now, fun fact: I cannot do this. Well,
look at that. That one was epic. I like that. I like that a lot. The only thing I can get is this. The shadow of jealousy.
Oh, yeah, I can do loom.
Are you moving your arms? I get the shadow of jealousy.
I can do loom.
Oh, you got that one too!
I don't remember what this button does. This button doesn't do anything. I can do
Look, man, I think we've cracked the code. If we just play with
play with our emotes.
If we just do that, we can't say words. We figured out a workaround.
The Angie button and then coffee button. Yep. So
I think we figured out. I think we've cracked the code. We'll just do that all night.
All right, so that's random facts about my VTuber is all of the above.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
your turn for a wheel spin. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
You got
All
one
right.
more, and I got one more, and then hopefully
Oh,
we can
boy.
actually get back to talking about cryptids.
Yeah, sure, man. Sure. Oh, no, the wheel's up. The wheel's up.
The wheel's up. We're okay. We're okay.
I'm immune. I'm immune.
What is up with this one tonight? This has come up 3 times tonight, and we're only half an hour in. Good lord.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a Taoist, so maybe it's fate. So
Yeah, man,
maybe that's
friggin'.
why. Yeah.
But we already both answered the question.
I know. There's no escape.
Okay, give me a bad pun, Dan.
A bad pun. Oh man, I'm terrible with those.
Do you want me to take this one? You can spin again.
Yeah, take it.
All right, I've got one. I have one locked and loaded. I've been thinking about it. So
go for it.
So again, so the other day I was walking.
You did again.
Yeah,
you did
seriously.
again.
So is apparently a word for me. I never
Yes,
thought so
me
much
too.
about it. Oh, damn it! I was running through the city the other day. I decided to take a shortcut through a space between 2 buildings. Got eaten alive by a giant lizard. It was an alligator.
Nice. I am terrible with puns. I'm terrible. Very nice. I like that. Very nice.
All right, so that counts as my. Damn it! So
All
good.
right. It's my turn to do one.
Let's get you your other one, and hopefully
Sure.
we can then get to talking about cryptids for real.
Sure. Yeah. You bet. We're gonna get right on that. Why don't we just leave the wheel up?
I never trust
We just
stairs.
leave the
They're
wheel
always
up.
to something. That's good. All right, give me your best safer work pickup line, Dan.
Hey, you want to get some coffee? There you go. That really does work.
Hey, you know what? Fair enough.
My
Fair
name's
enough.
Dan. It's nice to meet you. Would you like to have some coffee? That really is a surefire method.
It. Clean
Yeah,
and to
it
the
really
point.
does work.
An honest conversation starter. I respect that.
Yeah. Like, hey, what was that one my buddy used to say? Are you hurt? Did it hurt when you fall from heaven? Get out of here! What? Get out of here!
Yeah, some of them are a little.
Oh
much.
boy!
Reiko says, "Yep, it works."
Yeah.
You know what? Trying too hard can come off as gross and cringy. So
how about how about hello, fellow human? I'd like to get to know you. I mean, that's what I don't understand pickup lines at all. I think they're weird. I'm like, hello, hi, it's nice to meet you. I don't need any kind of weird line, man.
Very true. Very true. All right. Okay, so that's 2 and 2. Are you ready? The wheel's going down. We are going to carry on.
It's going to go down for about 5 seconds.
Deep breath all around. This is harder than I was expecting. So,
Yeah.
I almost did it again. Here
You
we go.
did this.
I did this.
Just remember, you did this.
Just like my wife said to me on the delivery room, "You did this to me."
She's not lying. She wasn't lying.
Here we go. All right. About 5 seconds. I guess you expect to be tricked again. I'm watching you now.
I can't see anything. I'm immune.
We are, Reiko. I'm not falling for it. The cryptid I was going to discuss is, I believe it's called the King Otter.
Yeah, King Otter. Where is that from? Where is that from?
Let's take a look. So,
yeah, because mine is from the coast of Alaska. Fun fact, I hiked for a month. I started off in Anchorage, and I made my way up to Kennecott and Stewart, and I hiked to the one of the coasts, and I kayaked in the Bering Straits. Well, a bay, but it was the Bering Straits. It was fun. It was the best time I had in my life. Yeah.
He said "in," not the other one. The
That
word
was in. That was in.
Good try, Hasno. It did sound a
Yeah,
little bit like the other
in.
word, but it was "in" several
This
times.
is just a bad Chicago accent, sir.
Good try, but we're keeping things honest here. That's okay. Let me just get on the correct page.
I'm on that. I'm a contributor to that.
Oh, really?
I contribute to that wiki there. This is disturbing. We have to go down our family lineage to see when did I become a man, and when did you become an otter?
We're gonna get to that punishment in a moment, but
what punishment? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Look, a baby wolf.
Showing up here.
A baby wolf.
Baby wolf, where?
I'm trying to distract you in any way I can. I'm trying to distract you to forget about it.
Oops, I did not mean to click that. It's not showing up. Basically, the story of the King Otter, or whatever it was called, went something like this giant otter apparently lived in this lake, supposedly, and the only... I'm gonna power through, but we both have a spin now.
Yes.
And one day, 2 spins. One day, this man...
Why did you do this to us?
I
thought we were gonna have a nice
Oh,
talk.
crap, and
Why
I said
are you
man
doing
like
this
10
to us?
times. Hold on. Okay. We're not counting. This is going away. This is going away for now. Both bonjour, Otter, je parle un
Hey,
peu
Mr. Otter,
français now.
next time I'll come over. Why don't you just throw gasoline on me and set me on fire?
Seriously.
Huh? Won't that be fun? Let's do that.
Okay. We are both due a punishment, but the additional punishments will not pile up for now. At least until after we've both done one spin on the wheel. So
sure,
I can
like
say
that.
so
that
all I
saves
like
things.
for a couple of minutes.
You've juked the rules. I like that. That works.
Sounds fair, hasn't it? Yeah, we are both owed one punishment, but let's get through part of this conversation normally.
And if we keep the punishment till the end of the punishment till the end of the show, maybe we'll have a conversation.
Serious. Okay, so the story goes there's this lake where supposedly this giant otter lived, and the only story that anybody had to go off of it, and I'm gonna get rid of this ad. This ad's driving me nuts. Especially since I can't find the right page. So supposedly, this man one day was just minding his own business, and he hears his wife screaming from by the lake. He runs down, and the wife is being eaten by this giant otter. So
She's being eaten?
Being eaten by a giant otter, yes.
Oh, boy.
Us otters get hungry sometimes. What can I say?
Yeah.
Anyway, so he goes and grabs a knife and goes and stabs the otter, and the otter turns into sea foam and dies and dissolves, and his knife is covered with blood, and his wife is dead, and people are like, why is your knife covered in blood and your wife is dead? And he says, giant otters, obviously. Does that not sound like a cover-up?
Yeah,
not even a good one.
Yeah, boy, I don't know about
that one. That one was a tough sell for me. Yeah.
If the wife was alive, I would say it's probably like a First Nation story. But when you flip it like that, oh boy, I don't know.
Exactly. I read that. I was so disappointed when I read that because I see King Otter and I'm like, oh, fantastic representation amongst the cryptid community. I read it and I'm like, this is just a guy covering up a murder very poorly.
That's a bad alibi. That's a failed alibi.
The worst part is at least one person probably believed him, and I'm like,
always. There's always, yes, always.
All right,
haven't you ever watched the old Unsolved Mysteries? Oh, I don't know what happened. Sir, your clothes are all bloody. No, it wasn't me. Whoa, okay, let's carry on.
I got to tell you a little secret. My wife will sometimes fall asleep listening to those cold case files, and it makes me nervous because I'm just sitting there listening and thinking, if she ever wants to get rid of me, she's gonna know damn well how to. We are both owed one punishment.
It's true. It's funny because it's true.
It is. She finds the voice of the guy because it's got
Robert Stack.
Yeah,
Robert Stack. He is cool, man. He is cool. He used to be in The Untouchables back in the day. I used to watch that when I was a kid. Black and white, man. Yeah. No, not the Untouchables. What was it called? Yeah, it was The Untouchables. He was Elliot Ness in Black and White. Yeah.
All right, I'll take the first punishment here.
I'm older than you, Mr. Adam.
I accept that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm older than all of you combined.
I don't know.
That's why I'm in the VTuber. That's why I'm in the VTuber old folks home.
Oh boy, so I feel like that could be a whole series on its own, VTuber old folks home. But according
to get it going, nobody wants to do it with me. I try.
according to most of the VTuber community, that old folks home would just be full of like 30-year-olds.
Yeah, I got you. I got 30-year-olds beat by 20-something years. So yeah, I'd be the elder statesman in that place. I'd be running it.
Hey, Reiko's doing her impression. All right, my best impression of a famous VTuber. Okay.
Oh.
Fire in the water! How? Fire in the water! Why? That's all I got.
Who was that? I don't know.
Inagami Corona.
I have no idea who that is.
Fire in the water. Basically,
Wow.
she was wondering how the hell Mario, because she was trying to do an English-only stream, but English is not
Oh,
her native
oh,
language. She
I
speaks
got you.
Japanese.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
and she did very, very well. Hasno says he needs another coffee for this. Yes, fair enough. I probably do too. Uh,
Nice. I don't know a lot of him. I listen to a lot of
Corona is
Vishojo.
fun. I like
Yeah.
Corona, but my problem is unless I can understand what's going, because I don't usually primarily watch whatever's on my YouTube or whatever. I'll be sitting there playing a game and listening. So if I can only hear Japanese, I don't speak Japanese, so it's just
Nice.
noise to me. No offense to
Nice.
anybody. It's
No,
English
I'm
is just.
learning this. Yeah, I'm learning to speak Chinese. I'm learning to speak Chinese.
I used to know a
But
little Chinese,
really, I
very
used to
little.
be. I was in the service back in the day, and I
Mhm.
learned phrases for not good reasons. Believe me, not good reasons.
Fair enough.
But now I'm trying to learn it because I go to a gym and I'm learning Tai Chi and stuff. And I respect Master Sifu,
Hmm.
which is basically master twice. That's the funny part.
Hmm.
Sifu means master. So I respect Sifu. So I'm trying to learn Chinese. Yes, yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know another? Okay, roll the wheel.
Yeah.
Roll the
Yeah.
wheel.
Yeah. This your turn.
All
Your
right.
turn. Your turn. Spin the wheel.
Can I give you? Can I replace it with a special secret? Can I replace
You
it
can
with a
tell the
special
secret if you
secret?
please.
All right, here's my special VTuber secret. I don't want to be a large VTuber, so I irritate the piss out of Takahara. So I hope he never picks me
Takahata 101.
because I don't want to be remotely anything like a big time VTuber.
Oh, my personality guarantees it'll never happen for me, so I'm
Yeah, I
good.
know. You and me both, man. Well, I have a bunch of cats. If anybody watches my stream, I have a bunch of little cats at the bottom. Because again,
Yes.
like yeah, because listen, I can't see chat. So it's my cats that I
Oh,
talk to,
that makes a
right?
lot of sense. That
Yeah,
makes a
it
lot of
makes sense. And then people come and yell about my cats. I'm like, hey, people,
They don't
can you
like your
imagine
cats?
1,000? Well, they don't like that they're distracting from the screen.
Oh,
I'm like,
boo-hoo.
well, yeah, obviously. Could you imagine 1,000 cats? It's
That'd be
great.
hilarious.
I know,
One of
it'd
those
be funny.
streamers that I follow and watch periodically, Leaf VT,
Oh,
does
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They have a Pokemons
Yes,
walking along the bottom of their stream, and you can change
yes.
what Pokemon you are, and I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same program.
Yes,
It's
yes,
the same
yes.
program. Yeah, I love that program. Yes, yes.
That's so
All
cool.
right, what do I got here? What do I got?
So we ended up on tell us to say for work pickup line again, so we're gonna spin one more.
Ni hao.
Ni
Hey, I
hao.
saw that. Ni hao. Hello. Yes, hello. Yeah. How I remember ni hao is my knee and how. Ni hao. Because I can't see anything. If you had infinite money, what would I do?
Yes.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, to be rather honest, there would be no homeless people. There would be no one who needed food. I mean, come on, man. What am I gonna do? I want a Porsche? Get out of here. If I had infinite money, everybody would be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me. That's who I am.
Infinite.
Nobody would
Infinite
go
is-
without
is a big
anything.
number.
Yeah, I mean, infinite. Come on, man. Money is worthless.
Buy
So
an
boom, give
army
me
of
infinite
birds
money.
and stick them on oil
Yeah.
barons.
Well, I do that too, just for fun.
Ooh, okay. Cobra has posed a fascinating question to us. Are
Yes.
you ready? Which
Yes.
would be worse, 1,000 cats or 1,000 otters?
Oh boy. Well, I like both. 1,000 cats, that's a lot of litter boxes. I mean, otters don't like
We
to
got to
live
poop
home.
somewhere too, you know.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like otters by definition like the water and stuff, so they'd be outside. So probably otters. Probably otters. As a
Not
cat
all
guy, I would
otters
say
like
otters.
the water, just for the record.
Well, I'm saying you really? I didn't know that. Are you serious? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
I am a terrestrial otter. I am directly related to the genus Enhydrolutris, which is those giant North Sea otters you were speaking of, the 5-foot long ones.
Yeah, they
But
live in the ocean, man.
They
Oh,
do.
damn.
They do.
Ah! Oh no, the wheels up. The wheels up.
We're fine. We're safe.
Okay.
I am directly related to them, but I am Enhydrolutris oddenbergia. So I am a genetic offshoot. I do not like the water. In fact, fun fact about otters:
Really?
the North Sea otters that we're discussing in Hydrolutris have a dual-layered fur coat. Now, you may have noticed that my beard is a different color than the rest of my body.
Yeah.
And that is because I have trimmed the outer fur layer that most otters have, because if you look at normal otters, they are typically a grayish color.
Yes.
So
So,
my
Mr. Otter, are you saying you're an outliner and
I,
all otters do like the water?
most otters
Is
do
that what
like
you're
the
saying?
water. That is factual.
Okay. All right.
But
So basically, then 1,000 otters of not you.
yes,
So that's what I
the
would say.
thousand not me otters. A
Yes.
thousand me
Yes.
otters. Well, that's a bad time.
Yes.
Uh,
Because I knew all about that. I promise you, I did
mhm,
know
mhm.
about the two coats and stuff. A lot of animals have that who are
Yes.
aquatic in nature. So yes, yes. I've got to actually touch an otter. It's sort of semi-wild, and you can tell they are amazing. Their coat gets very slick, but
Mhm.
underneath they have the inner coat to keep
Pocket of
warm.
air. Yep.
Because it's cold. The
It is
water
damn
is
cold down there.
cold, man. It's
Hasno says
cold
we've
out
already
there.
explained that Otter that I am a cryptid. Yes, I am a cryptid. That's
Yes.
probably true.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
I prefer the term anomaly personally, but you know,
All right.
potato potato.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I like that.
And that's why I stole the lab coat, because I'm working with the initiative that is studying the anomalies that are VTubers. So stay tuned.
The SCP people?
No,
Stay
no,
away from them. You
different
don't want.
company,
You
different
don't.
company.
Okay. All right. The
SCP
Delta
is more
Green
about
people.
keeping.
You don't want those people.
No, this is the initiative.
Okay.
Capital
Oh, I
I
like that.
initiative.
Okay.
Yep,
All right. Well,
and
hopefully
they're all
they're
right.
more catch and release. Okay, catch and release people.
The first few professors that I dealt with, they had different views, but the current guy I'm working with is okay.
That's good. Yeah, it's a human nature thing. You got to grab him and put him in a kit. No, man, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
But
Catch and release, man.
Currently, I'm working with them just to study the anomalies. But stay tuned on my Twitter and YouTube, because I plan to put out more videos of the research that I am assisting the initiative doing. Isn't that the Muppets? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what Voodoo Cobra is saying in chat. Isn't that the Muppets done anomaly do? Oh,
yeah,
phenomena.
Yeah,
Okay.
No, I was gonna say I can get you in touch with some people that may allegedly have a UFO. You can have that to hang out with. I know people. I know people.
I know. We know people.
Yeah.
What's up?
Here. See.
All right.
You think I'm kidding? There you go, man.
No. Oh, UFOs, nice. All right, we're gonna. The wheel is going down. Rules are in effect.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring up.
Next time when I come over, why don't you use AEIOU? That'll be a blast, huh? Yeah, let's do that.
We're gonna go back. That is not the page I meant to go to. Okay, we're gonna pick. What is your favorite anomaly or cryptid that we shall look up?
As far as you or me or
cryptids. Tell me.
Oh, just in general?
Yeah.
Let's see. My favorite one. I think the frogmen are in there. Are the frog? Yes, most certainly the frogmen are in there. Of Loveland County. I've been there. I've been under the bridge.
Loveland frogmen.
Yeah, I've been there. I've taken pictures. Yeah. I used to work in. I hunted Bigfoot and stuff. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I used to work in Ohio. Yeah, I've been there. Yes.
Ohio, huh?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the frog, and saying frogmen does not count towards the punishment. Just putting that out there.
Okay. Let's just be clear. I mean, I know we had this rule, but I mean that's my favorite cryptid. Okay, they don't look like frogs. They looked. The man described it. He was a salesman traveling from. Oh goodness, I don't know. I think he was going to Cincy or something. And he was driving, and he noticed these creatures underneath a bridge near an overpass. They had these large, like, wands. He went out. He saw some stuff. He got frightened and left. He called the sheriff. There was almost a mass panic with these things. But the sheriff came out. I think the deputy came out and looked, and there were footprints. There were anomalous footprints and stuff. So I always thought that one was really neat. It's a lesser known. It's a B-side cryptid. But I think they're very cool. I don't know what they were doing. Like, were they examining something with these? Because they had outfits on too. They seemed to be scientists. And they really didn't look like frogs. They were sort of amphibian-ish. It just got confused because, newspaper, whatever. Same thing with the Mothman, right? Do you know how the Mothman was called the Mothman?
No, do tell.
One of the reporters who was enamored with Batman, like the Adam West Batman, thought he could sell the story better if he made that thing a Mothman.
There's
so boom,
always
Mothman was born.
Always an angle.
That was the angle. That was absolutely the angle.
Has no is correct. Mothman is one word. It doesn't count. Correct.
No,
Just
come
like
on.
Frogman.
A lot of these things have that word in
Flame Man,
them.
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
come on. I mean, does this mean we can't talk about comic books? You're killing me here, buddy.
No,
Mr. Otter, you're killing me.
No, we are in agreement. We are all in agreement that Mothman
right.
does not count as saying the word that is not allowed.
Okay, well, even though we discussed this and hypothetically you said, you know, blank kind counted, so we're making an exception to the exception. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm also gonna let the 4 times you said and go.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Let's go ahead and we're gonna change the words.
I've been there as well. It's very nice. Point Pleasant, West Virginia. I've been there for the festival. I've got pictures. The statue is quite nice. It's a silver and it looks nothing like the Mothman should. So yeah, perfect. Man, thank you. Throw us a bone.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Woo. I mean, you're gonna cut most of the cryptids off by the knee here.
Exactly.
But yeah. I am a big fan of the Mothman prophecies. I'm a big fan of the author. I've got a bunch of his books. Yeah, huge fan. It's something called I don't know if you know this. It's called the Oz effect or high strangeness. It goes with cryptids.
Do tell.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to dig into, but the Oz effect and high strangeness is like my favorite story about this is a farmer in, I believe it was Argentina. He was asked aboard a spaceship. He didn't know what a spaceship was at the time. This was before Betty and Barney. I think this was one of the first recorded UFO like close encounters of
Betty
the third kind, which is like touching.
I gotta pause you.
Okay.
Betty and Barney, explain. Because I'm thinking of Rubble from the Flintstones.
Betty and Barney? No, Betty and Barney Hill was in the 60s. They were abducted by aliens. There's a made-for-TV movie starring what's his name? The guy who played Earl. What's his name? He does the voice of Darth Vader. James Earl Jones.
Yeah, there.
James Earl Jones. Yeah, I think it's called The Encounter. But it's a made-for-TV movie. It's a famous, like the first abduction, the third encounter, the third kind was Betty and Barney Hill abduction. Yes. They were taken aboard by aliens and they were examined, classic things, and they were let go. Yes.
Hasno is redeemed. Hydrate. We gotta hydrate.
Oh, I appreciate
Thank you for
that.
the hydrate.
This is one of the reasons why I'm a VTuber, because I forget to eat and drink.
Thank you.
So anyway, to get back to the high strangeness thing, this man was brought aboard a spaceship. They discussed the news of the day, and then, my friend, they fed him pancakes. And then he left, and he was asked, "What did the pancakes taste like?" And he said, "Kind of like cardboard." This is high strangeness. This is like a WTF moment. So a lot of the Mothman and cryptid encounters have this WTF moment.
Absolutely. Yes. So a couple things.
Like what has happened?
You said "and" like 4 times, so we're out. The wheel is up. I'm only gonna make you spin it once.
I was telling a story.
I know.
You're killing me.
Lisa,
you're killing me.
But I'm only gonna make you spin it once for all of the ands. Also, I know somebody that would be interested in the pancake story, or was probably because of the pancake story, and that person is definitely infected by a living bunny. Just putting that out there.
I heard the pancakes were not good. Everything I've read about the pancakes was not good.
Well, they were highly infectious, and he's going to be turned into a pastry creature shaped like a bunny rabbit.
Oh boy. Okay. Yep. Well, okay.
For context of that, look up Honey Bun Highball.
Okay. Oh boy, should I? I mean, okay.
He's a fellow VTuber. He was a guest on the show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then definitely. Okay.
Definitely check out.
Spin that wheel.
Spinning the wheel for the bajillion ands that you said.
This is what I do. This is my whole stream. This is all I do.
Hey,
I'm happy I don't have a wheel of punishment. I'm so happy I don't have a wheel of punishment.
Why is there so many repeats?
Oh, well, we've done that.
I need a better wheel. If anybody knows of a better random wheel that's truly random, let me know, because I feel like this one just keeps going back to the same 2 answers.
my friend.
We
That
already
is
did
random.
that. Come
A
on.
random wheel could pick the same answer over and over again for
True,
infinity.
but it seems.
I mean, you know that, right?
The wheel really likes that.
You need a
option,
not
right?
random wheel.
True. Fair enough. Lowered probability after you.
Yes, you need a not random wheel.
Sing us a song, Dan.
Let's see. Rubber ducky, you're the one. And you make bedtime lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
Do, 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 do.
There you go. There's your song. There.
Perfect.
Ernie in the
Perfection.
bathtub.
So Voodoo Cobra says that if he had pancakes, would Otter Space have waffles? So I'll tell you. So my general rule, and the wheel is still up, so I can say so all I want. Thank you.
There you go.
Keep
the wheel up, man. For God's sake, keep the wheel up.
I think we might need a different kind of game here, because this we're not getting anywhere on this. I'm gonna put the words away for the time being.
I come over, I break your game. That's the story of my life.
I did not think that all the way through. In concept, it wasn't going to be a very frequent thing, but in practice, I cannot stop myself from saying the word "so." Apparently, and you can't stop the word saying "man."
I know. This is called unintended consequences.
Yeah, what are you getting into, Bean? Bean, you don't need to move that. Anyways, to answer the question about pancakes, so my policy on we're on commercial for Voodoo Cobra. Sorry, Cobra. Shiza, I can really not stop saying the word "so." Good lord.
I do that all the time. I say "man" all the time because I'm a creature from the 70s. I can't help it.
I cannot. I think a lot of our audience is on a commercial, so.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But I have had the. Every time I see that, it throws me off when you type in chat.
I'm cheating. I'm cheating on chat.
All right, so criminy, wow, I am so bad about saying so. I am not going to be able to unhear myself saying the word "so" anymore. Good lord.
You know what those are? I learned in law school that those are connectors. We use those when we're thinking another thought. I mean, it's completely normal, unless people pick up on it. Yeah, well, unless people come up on it, and then it becomes like problematic. A lot of those words people don't even notice. It's like when you read stuff, you skip over like the connecting stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I think the commercial breaks over for everybody. Welcome back. So I was just about to answer the question about pancakes versus waffles. So my policy on pancakes versus waffles, right, is if I have to cook them and clean up after them, I will choose pancakes, because a waffle iron is a son of a bitch to clean. It is awful.
Yeah, no, 100% true. Yeah, I don't have either.
And odd forbid that you forget to spray that damn waffle iron before you cook with it, because you will have the worst goddamn mess on your hands.
Oh, I can only imagine. I make bread, and I have made the mistake of not spraying stuff down for bread. You might as well throw away the whole stove.
Yeah, exactly.
Just throw away the stove and start again.
Because waffle irons, they got all those grooves, and I don't know what madman decided that you had to connect everything permanently to the electrical parts, because you can't put them in the water, you can't scrub them clean. It's awful.
It's a torture device. It's a cooking torture device. Yes.
Seriously. Oh, can you imagine getting your hand stuck on a waffle iron?
No. I imagine it has happened, but no, I can't.
Bean is just running around going, Bean,
I hear her. She's a cute thing. She's so cute.
Yeah, you got Elmo? Hi. For those at home, the Bean is currently wearing a dinosaur onesie. So she's got a little green tail and a little dinosaur hood on and running around going, meh. So there's your mental image for the day, is a baby otter running around doing that. So fun fact, they don't seem to have otter onesies for kids. They have them for adults. But
I know they have them for adults. I'm wearing one.
An otter onesie?
Yes, I do. I have an axolotl. Look, I'm a widower. I live at home. What do I got to worry about? Yeah, I got a dinosaur. I got an axolotl. I got an otter. Yeah, I got a bunny rabbit.
You had to get into my mindset for the show. I dig that. I respect that.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd do it. Yeah.
My wife has a Psyduck Kirigumi.
Nice.
Kigurumi, whatever word.
It came.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
Baby shark.
How could I not? How could I not? How could I not? Come on. How could I not?
I physically, Dan, I physically jumped in my chair.
This is to pay you back for this wheel of torture. How could I not? How could
cold
I
sweats, Dad. Cold sweats.
Payback, Mr. Otter. How could I not?
I was not prepared. Oh, Toluca, hi. Welcome to Outer Space. It's part of your brain that thinks a cryptid is a place to bury a dead body. Welcome. I didn't...
Hello!
And Hasno says, my 5 siblings are all singing.
We can do it again if you want.
No more,
Shall
please.
we do it again?
No more, please.
Okay. All right.
Besides, it's more effective if you don't expect it.
That's true. That is very true.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That was the best part of the show so far.
It's okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. Just need to change the fur in the lower part of my body, but I'm okay. Hi, Toluca. How are you? Bring on the bean. Okay, let's bring on the bean. Hold on. I gotta find. All right, the bean shall be active. So the bean is a text-to-speech option.
Oh, really?
And,
oh yeah.
so
No, I've used the little bean. Yes.
Boop.
Yes.
Boop, I said. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. So there is the bean.
Ah, she's so cute.
And now, anytime anybody types ! Say. Yeah, that. Oh, hold on. I gotta actually turn it on first. It's still loading.
That is cute. I have a ghost that does the same thing. I can't get it to work. So there you go. You're more advanced than me.
Has no hang tight. My BTS Pog is taking a second to load. Okay, there you go.
Father, I crave violence.
There you go.
Father, I crave violence.
There you go. Dan, I don't know if you can hear it because you're...
That's okay. That's fine. That's something right out of The Exorcist. That's okay if I don't hear that. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, fun fact. That's the first movie my parents took me to.
Oh.
I was 4 years old. Now
movie...
you know why I'm the way I am.
The first movie I can remember is The Lion King. There's some unfortunate...
maybe better, no, but not really.
Yeah.
Probably more well-adjusted, and that's a relative thing. So what was the second movie you went to?
That I can remember is Toy Story.
Yes. The second movie my parents took me to was Jaws. And they couldn't understand why I was afraid to take a bath afterwards.
So you know
relatable
a bit about
content, huh,
right,
guys?
seriously.
Relatable content.
You know a bit about SCPs, right?
Oh yeah.
So I can't remember what number it is, but there's an SCP that is essentially there's two that I'm thinking of particularly related to Jaws. There's one that is called The Absence of Shark. Do you know about this one? I couldn't tell you the number of it, but the absence of shark is this hole in the water. There's physically nothing there, but the hole is in the shape of a shark. And,
interesting. Okay.
It is effectively nothing there, but it's still a shark, so it does all the shark-based things. And it was made by one of the groups of interest in the SCP universe, I believe, called what is it? It's either Artists Against Weed or no, Gamers Against Weed. It's Are We Cool Yet, I believe.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And it was so Are We Cool Yet is a subgroup that does quote unquote artworks of the anomalous. And the concept is that the idea of a shark is as dangerous as a true shark.
Oh, that's fair. 100%.
So that's a fascinating one.
Yeah, 100%. I love the. Have you watched the SCP like shows? There's an SCP Overlord.
Show?
Well, on VTube. I would recommend Operation Overlord to you. They're in indie. There's an indie group,
right?
And they make movies, and they're great. They're on Patreon.
Right.
Great. I recommend it. Not with the little one about. I mean, but I recommend it. It's great.
Yeah,
I
the
think it's
kid's pretty
Operation
immune to horror
Overlord.
movies, honestly.
Oh, all right. Well, Overlord then. Yeah,
Yeah.
take a look at it when you have time. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Fun fact, and this may make me a terrible parent, but is the Wendigo technically a cryptid? I'm gonna let you cue in on
No,
that. Is it
no,
a Wendigo?
no. It's not. Okay, fun fact. Here's the deal.
Yes.
Oh man, how do I do this and be correct? The Wendigo is all cryptids. Human beings are the same all over the world. Okay, people who say, "Hey, you can't say that word because it's sort of belittling your First Nations." No, listen. The Wendigo is a bunch of different names. It's a famine monster. Okay, it's famine. And hey, you know what? There's one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Famine.
Right.
Human beings
Further,
deal with
Bigfoot
famine.
uses
So that's the
cryptocurrency when he
Wendigo.
goes shopping.
Famine, desperation, and famine. So no, that's not a cryptid. That is something you don't want to encounter in this world. 100%.
Okay.
That's the personification
the
of
Wendigo
famine.
is a personification of a concept
Yes.
rather than a
Yes.
creature. Okay, I respect.
Well, I mean, it may be a creature
Well,
if you're
yeah.
really in a bad way, but yeah, no, it's famine.
That's fair. And Father Bigfoot uses cryptocurrency when he goes shopping.
Probably does. Probably, and you know what? Bigfoot's cryptocurrency is probably worth something as opposed to ours.
Definitely worth more than actual cryptocurrency. No, Voodoo Cobra made the bean say that, and I know you missed it.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Oh, that's great.
Father, what is cryptocurrency?
What is cryptocurrency?
It's called playing pretend.
When a mommy and another, I don't know. I'm not.
It's called. You know what that is? It's called throwing your money into a pit and setting it on fire. There you go, child.
So basic economics, anyway.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so in the other,
if you think the stock market's pretend, go a step further down the road to pretend. There you go.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know how we wound up with cryptocurrency in this world.
I'm having a blast, but I don't know.
I remember seeing this cartoon skit where somebody was mining cryptocurrency, and they're like, "What do you mean?" And they look over his shoulder, and he's just typing the word Bitcoin over and over in a Word document.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
Bean, what are you doing? Bean, do not straw the dog. Come here. She's just over there menacing Odin with a straw, going, "Aah!" And Odin's like, "No, leave me alone."
It sounds like Odin's pretty chill, like mine. So that's cool, man.
But I want to.
Cool. To a point.
He's an interesting dog. I'm fairly confident that if he was any more inbred, he'd be a sandwich. Let's put it that way.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, you don't get pure breed, quote unquote, pure breed dogs without some inbreeding, and we didn't breed him. That's not on us.
Some. No, all mine are rescues, so I understand exactly what you're saying. I have Nina, and she is a purebred British, and she's got issues. But Odin is a big sweetheart. I will walk him around, and it's funny because he looks like he would eat children. People have walked across the street for him. But listen, fun fact: I walked by Starbucks, and this random man goes, "Does your dog does he like whipped cream?" And I'm like, "Well, sure." And this dude sticks his hand in Odin's mouth, and Odin's like, "Okay." Hey, that's great, mister.
I mean,
so that is how laid back Odin is.
I mean, good for Odin being a good boy, but that's a dangerous thing for a person to do, regardless of the dog.
No, I was as shocked as my dog was. I'm like, "Sir, you stuck your hand in a dog's mouth."
That is a good way to lose a hand. Trust me, I've done it 3 times.
You know how chill my dog is at that point. How just he is like walking Valium. He's like walking Valium.
My Odin could probably use some walking Valium. I like to say that he is a person dog, not a dog person, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I understand that completely. That's Nina. Yeah, Nina, that man wouldn't have a hand left.
Yeah. So Odin is my dog, but he is very much my dog and my dog alone. Because anybody else tries nonsense with him, and he goes little dervish, like he sounds so much more fierce than he actually is.
100%. Yeah, that is Nina for me. Nina is very protective of me. I don't know why, but she's like, hey, You're too close, man. She's like my personal bodyguard. She's like, hey, you're too close to this guy. I'm gonna tear your arm off. Like, get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, and has no. I am declining to answer that question. So yeah, and our other dog, on the other hand, she is this big floofy dog that she's much bigger than Odin, but she's so much more she's more set to the setting of dog than Odin is. Odin's like set to this weird, like, crotchety old dude, whereas Tuna is set to dog.
I get that. You know, I think it has something to do with. I think it might have something to do with big dog, because Odin is bigger than Nina. So the bigger the dog, the sort of more chill they are.
Yeah.
I had a friend who had an Irish wolfhound,
Ooh.
and man, that dog looked like a werewolf. It looked like he would change at night and just tear your head off. And it was the chillest. It was the chillest. I can't say that. It was the chillest creature. I almost said it. It was you know what? The wheels up. It was the chillest monster I had ever seen. He was just chill, chill.
And Toluca, yes, they were my hands that were lost. And yes, all three of them were mine. They aren't my hands. I usually don't care. Bean, what are you doing?
I mean, you know.
She's trying to put so my wife uses this neck pillow. And I look over and she's trying to place the neck pillow on Petunia's head. And Petunia's just like, what are you doing, tiny creature? Por qué? Petunia.
I'm giving them a hat.
Giving them a hat is correct, yes. Just being
yes,
a little,
that's right.
So Raiko, the wheel is up. Although, actually, we should put the...
No, leave it up. We're having a conversation.
Yeah, we're having a conversation.
The
rules.
We have had the longest conversation thus far in the show.
True. Yeah. The forbidden word thing isn't really working out.
I told you about breaking it. You didn't. You said no, and now the wheel is here, and we're having a nice conversation.
Now we're hiding behind the wheel. The wheel is the shield against the vastness of madness.
It's true. It's true.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll spin it once just to keep the hounds at bay.
Okay.
Odd is cryptid confirmed. Yes, absolutely. So I only have two hands at a time, but you know, it's every other round, you know.
I understand that.
Let's see here. Well, that is. Ooh, button dilemma. Okay, Dan, you have to pose me a button dilemma.
I don't know what that.
You don't know what a button. So
no.
Basically, okay. So I'll pose you a button dilemma to give an example. Okay, so,
yeah.
If you push the button, you will receive $10,000.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this Twilight Zone. Yeah,
so
I've seen this Twilight Zone.
You will win. You will be instantly given $10,000 tax free.
Okay.
But you cannot spend it on other people.
Okay.
This is actually I'm being very nice with this button dilemma.
Yes.
Because it's not technically your punishment.
Okay, so I have to give you one, right? Or no, that's my dilemma.
So that's your dilemma, but it's not really a dilemma. You probably push it in a heartbeat because whatever, it's $10,000.
I mean, how do you not spend money? I mean, if I have a conveyance, how would I not spend it on it? What would I do with it? Just bury it? I mean, effectively, the money's useless, right?
You can spend it on yourself, like food and stuff.
But I'm paying, I'm giving it to somebody else.
Okay, but you're not spending it on somebody else.
Oh, I see.
You are spending it with somebody else.
Oh, I see. For
goods. So the goods you are spending
now.
Now
who's the lawyer? Okay,
I wear many hats. Most of them are top hats. Ooh,
I can buy gold. Yeah, let me buy gold. I'll put it in crypto. Let me put it in crypto and just throw it out the window.
So he does want to throw it out. Okay, but you get the point. So you push button, something good happens, but something bad also happens.
So here's the button then.
Yes.
So you put the button. You can push a button.
Yes.
And you'll regenerate any limb, but it will be a shrub. So we push the button.
It's a shrubbery. I'm gonna say no because
all right. Well, I mean, you'd be able to regenerate any lost limb
into a shrub.
Into a shrub.
I don't want to be a shrubbery. The Knights of Knee would be done with me. Bring me a shrubbery.
What do you got against shrubbery?
Nothing. I just don't want to be a shrubbery. I don't want to be a donkey either, but it doesn't mean I have a problem with the ass.
That's my button. There you go.
Okay,
You have my button.
We are the nicest thing.
Mothman started the restaurant. The
That's
food was
right.
horrible, but the
It's
lighting was
merely a
awesome.
flesh wound. Sir, you're just a head. It's merely a flesh wound.
No, you're a head attached to a bunch of shrubberies.
Yes.
In Cobra, in response to what you made the beans say, so I went to this restaurant in outer space. The food was good, but there was no atmosphere.
Ah! I love that. I love that.
There are some
There's
who
been
call
a
me
bunch of
Tim.
Okay, here's the trick. That whole Mothman is the harbinger of doom.
Mhm.
That was actually made for the Mothman Prophecies movie.
Mhm.
They never found Mothman's never been by Chernobyl. He's never been by other places. I talked to the guy who was the producer of the movie. That's all made up. But unfortunately, here's the thing: how these things work. People start believing it, and then it happens.
Well,
That is the interesting magic of our world.
Mhm.
So the Mothman has been showing up at weird places before things happen. So in my area, the Mothman started showing up all over the place, and then we were hit by the pandemic. And then yeah. So that's the funny thing about cryptids and magic and the Oz effect. It works if you believe it does. I mean, hey, oh no, that's not real science. Hey kids, try the placebo effect. See if that works.
Well, I think my favorite phrase about the placebo effect and things around that is just because it's a placebo effect, it's still an effect.
I met the
Yes,
Mothman. He
100%,
just wants
my
to snack
friend.
on sweaters in your closet.
100%. Yes.
Voodoo Cobra,
worked.
if the Mothman eats the sweaters in my wife's closet, he's gonna have a bad time. That woman lives in sweaters.
Fun fact: nobody's seen the Mothman with a mouth, so I don't know if he has a mouth.
You have a what do you call that? A proboscis?
No, he doesn't even have that.
Really?
Nobody's seen it.
Huh.
I promise. I guarantee you. They just see eyes and this weird amorphous shape with wings. There's no arms on him. He's just got
No
wings
mouth,
and
man.
bird feet and eyes. Don't even know if it's a him.
Rico
Remember.
says no mouth man instead of
Yeah,
Mothman.
no Mothman. Yeah, no mouth man. Yeah, just big red eye man. I don't know.
Is that
The
good
most
juice, man?
the most interesting thing about how when one of the teenagers encountered him in Point Pleasant I don't even remember the date anymore, but I don't have any notes. I'm doing this live. But the most interesting thing about one of the encounters is one of the women, and I think she's passed now, who encountered him, saw his eyes and looked into his eyes, and she went to the doctor afterward because her eyes were burning, and she had welder's burns on her eyes. So that seems to indicate that something happened, doesn't it?
Ow. Hurts my eyes.
I mean, you don't really give yourself welder's burns just for a hoax. I would hope not. Boy.
I mean, some people out there might, but generally,
yeah,
no.
I don't think she would. I'm not sure she would. Yes, you're right, but I don't think she would. I mean, she's not been on interviews. She still was, before her death, she was terrified. She didn't want to encounter that thing again. But that whole like flap, there were men in black there. There were UFOs. There was a bunch of insanity going on. And then the Silver Bridge collapsed, and then it sort of it got quieter. But don't let anybody say it stopped happening, because it's always happening there. It's a very weird place. And if you've ever gone there,
Did you hear
it's a
Bigfoot is
very
going to
weird
sell his own
place.
snacks?
It really is.
They
You
are
can
called
kind of feel it in the
Doritos.
air. It's a very weird place.
So I don't think you heard what Voodoo just made Bean say, but
Oh, no.
Did you
What?
hear
No,
Bigfoot's
I'm
gonna
sorry.
sell his own snacks? They're called Doritos.
No, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. I
Oh,
apologize for talking over the little one.
Not
I
at all.
rambled.
Not at all.
I'm
It's
sorry.
it's all good. She's you can't really hear her because you're a guest on the show, and
Yeah.
I haven't quite worked out how to make that work.
Hey, man, if you figure it out, let me know.
Yeah, for reals. So incoherent screaming, says Hasno.
Oh, that's I hear that all the time. Don't worry.
Yeah,
That's a Tuesday for me.
Yeah, that's pretty much any day because I'm
Yeah.
a kid.
It's any day of the week.
She.
But you have kids, sir. I don't.
Fair
You
enough,
have a
fair enough.
child. I don't. I just come home and that happens.
Yeah, you've got cats.
I'm like,
you know.
oh, here we go. Yeah, that's true. I blame it on the cats. That's not a
I
child
will
in the
take it
basement.
out of father
That's a
later.
cat. Yeah, that's a cat. Oh my. Oh,
Okay.
I'm seeing the typing of that one. That
Yeah.
one's. Oh boy, is the little one gonna start spitting pea soup? Oh boy.
Yeah, I've already done one exorcism for the day.
I know you said that. That's why I brought it up.
I mean, I was able to do the first one with the powdered donut. Imagine what would happen if I tried. How do you use sound alerts? So if you mean making the bean talk, you do exclamation point, whatever you want to say. If you mean sound alerts like the baby shark thing that scared the living crap out of me earlier, it's a redeem. So you should see a little button with like top hats down on the side. If you have enough top hats, you can use redeems to make sound alerts happen. Hope that answers the question. Okay, so I never actually got around to finishing the other part of the SCP thing. We were talking about sharks.
Yeah. Sorry.
And so the other SCP that came to mind when we were talking about sharks was this one. I can't remember the I can never remember the numbers because they're just numbers.
Yeah, I can't remember. Don't ask me about numbers either, man. I'm with you. I'm 100%
But there's
with you.
one that essentially any body of water becomes like the portal to this part of the ocean, which scares the crap out of me. I'm thalassophobic, so this idea is very terrifying to me. Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
served in the Navy, and I was under the water
Yeah.
most of the time. So that's kind of interesting.
More power
Can you
to
swim?
Oh, I
Can
can
you
swim,
swim?
and I'm very buoyant. I've legally drowned
Nice.
once. It is
Really?
what it
Oh
is.
boy. Oh boy.
Hey, you know
Oh.
what? It is what it is. You grow back.
Yeah. That's true. Yes.
I mean, everybody grows back after dying, right? That's a normal thing.
I would think
Right?
so. Yes,
Everybody?
I would think so. Yes.
Been there, done that. Anyway, so yeah, there's this one SCP that so the person infected by it becomes like deathly afraid of water of any kind, to the point where eventually any kind of water even like a cup of water will transport them to that's part of the ocean. And I think the part that got me was this one of the parts where this person had a cup of water, like they were just drinking a cup of water, and they wound up in the ocean.
Oh boy.
So
Oh
that
boy.
that
Oh.
idea kind of terrified me.
Oh, gotcha.
Has
Well,
no
don't worry. I mean, it used to be the old thing for sailors is you didn't learn to swim because it was bad luck. It's true. Old-fashioned sailor thing. Don't learn to swim because it's bad luck.
Okay.
It's the same thing as the old guys who say don't learn, don't have a parachute. No, man. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm gonna need you to walk that one back for me. How is learning to swim when you're a sailor a bad
Did you
idea?
hear about the
Look, man, I
exorcist
don't
who
make
sent
the
back his
rules.
pizza
Just look up
because it
old
had the number
sailor
of
lore.
yeast on
It
it?
was because here's the deal. Here was the rationale. Because why would you ever leave your boat? You understand that? Because hey, your boat that's why it has a woman's name, because it's your mother. It's named for a woman. People are like, how could you name a boat after a woman? Well, effectively, that's your life out at sea. So that's why you do it. So why would you ever be off the boat? So
shit happens.
Yeah, 100%, man. Hey, look, dude, I learned how to use my pants as a flotation device. You don't have to tell me.
Oh, is that the thing where you tie off the legs and you swooped it through the water?
Yeah,
To make like
let me tell you how effective that is. It's not.
Oh, god damn it.
It's
Okay,
not.
okay, hold on. We gotta redeem.
Oh, okay.
But it's not. I won't make you do this one. I have to do. It's the Uwu voice.
Oh, okay.
So, Danawu, how are you doing today?
I'm just fine. Thank you very
That's
much.
fantastic.
I am just fine. Thank you very much.
Oh, woo. I'm so happy to hear that. Ooh, woo. So let's talk about horrible, hideous monstrosities, woo.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
What's the most hideous monstrosity you could think of, woo?
Oh, I can tell you actually a really scary story.
Oh,
about
a scary
was,
story,
yeah,
woo.
well, yeah, one that really happened to me. Do you know what okay, I'm gonna say the word here. You got rid of it.
The
Do you
wheel
know what
is up, woo. Don't
Oh, okay.
worry about it.
There we go. Do you know what the Hat Man is?
The Hat Man? No, what's the Hat Man?
Yeah,
Woo?
it is a shadow. It's a shadow creature, and it is It's blacker than black. I think it's called
Ooh.
Vanta Black.
Vanta
And
Black,
I
believe.
saw it in Ohio.
Oh.
I was parking my car. I walked away from the car. I turned back to look at my my ex-wife, and she was bringing groceries, and I saw this thing walk down the alley in a hat with a hat on.
The
And
hat.
fun fact, it terrified me so much. And this is what it's supposed to do. It had this sort of primeval fear in me that I slammed the door on my wife.
Oh no.
She never knew. I never confessed this. I never confessed this. But I got the wherewithal in me and pulled open the door fairly quickly, and it was gone. And she was like, "Why did you shut the door? What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know, honey. I must have slipped." I'm like, "There was a monster behind you," and I ran away.
Waiko Star says she talked to the Hat Man once.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Oh, no,
I hope
no.
you didn't. Oh boy, I hope you did not. And if you did, you have much more intestinal fortitude than I do.
Scared, weird, and scary as hell. Woo.
I cannot describe to you that the primordial fear that brought up in me. I have never had or since had that fear. It was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying. So there you go. Fun fact. True story, man. Don't let it happen to you. It was walking down the garage, the alley past my garage. It was walking down the alley. I'm like, what? It didn't even look at me full on. I saw it profile, and it terrified me.
I gotta
Just
ask.
the
I gotta
craziest
ask the
thing.
important questions.
Yes.
What kind of hat was he wearing, Woo?
It was sort of like, it wasn't a cowboy hat. It was sort of flat on top and wide brimmed. So I don't know what that's called, but I could, if I saw it, I could tell you what it was. But it was sort of flat and then wide brimmed. Yeah.
A Boda hat, Woo, perhaps?
I don't know. If you show me a picture of a Boda hat, I can show you. I can say yes or no, but I don't know. It wasn't a top hat. Imagine if your top hat was smushed down and the brim was wider. That's what it is. I don't know what that is. I know that's a legitimate hat, but I have no idea what that is.
Waiko says, I asked why was I afraid of you, and it responded in my head, if you touch me, you will die. The fear protects you, Woo.
I'm sure it did. It protected me pretty well. Tell you that. It protected me really well.
Okay,
and
I think the timer's up in the Woo voice.
All right. And the thing didn't even notice me. It was just minding its own business. I just got a cursory glance at the thing. It was terrifying.
That sounds
man.
like the reaction mortals have when viewing an old one, because you can't actually perceive them. Like, your
100%.
mind can't grasp their existence, and so attempting to is what causes that fear.
And listen, the thing that blows me away is, what was it doing walking down the alley? It was just it was just meandering down the alley. I'm like, what is going on?
You got places to be, yo.
I guess, yeah. He's just like, hey, I'm just chilling, just walking down an alley.
Just because you're scared of him doesn't mean you mean anything to him. That's exactly...
that's true. No, I guarantee you, I meant nothing to that thing.
That's exactly it. And mortals have a hard time grasping their concept of their own insignificance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing that old ones supposedly represent as far as being scary to us, because we are to them what an ant is to us. We might notice them, and their existence is as trivial, or our existence is as trivial to them as an ant's is to us.
Yes, well, being a Lovecraft fan myself, I completely agree.
Why did the Kraken eat 5 ships carrying potatoes?
What we have is
you can really eat just one potato
level.
ship.
And then when our hubris bumps up to something that really is just doesn't care, it's terrifying. It's terrifying.
And so actually, interesting fun fact. I remember watching this. It was a film theory with Matt Pat on. You ever see Bird Box?
Yes. Hey, do you know what? I know the author. He's a friend of mine. A friend of a friend.
Oh,
yes.
What do you know?
Yes. Yeah.
I love that.
Great. I liked the movie. The book was better, but I liked the movie.
Well, that's always
very
the way,
good,
isn't it?
Yeah. No. Bird Box, 100%. That's what he talked about.
Exactly.
Like,
the
what
concept
people
of
saw.
infinity.
Yeah, and the trick is those things. they weren't evil. They were just completely indifferent.
They were just there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They're
they
doing
just
their own thing.
there.
You just happen to
Yeah.
not be able to perceive them, and that's your problem.
Yeah, and the amusing thing I often find myself laughing about is people show Cthulhu rising up and destroying cities. Guess what?
Wouldn't even
He
notice them.
doesn't care. He doesn't know. He doesn't care.
So I don't know if you caught the joke in chat, but so I believe, who was it? Let me just give credit where credit is due. I believe it was Voodoo. Yeah, why do the Kraken eat 5 ships carrying potatoes? Who can eat only 1 potato chip?
Once you pop, you can't stop.
And Hasno, to answer your question of what a Kraken tastes like, I'd wager it's probably like calamari.
Yeah, probably. You know what? I'm full of like ridiculous, interesting facts. People have tried to eat a giant squid from the deep. They tried to cook it and eat it, and they described it tasting like antifreeze. So probably not calamari.
Okay,
Be terrible.
I have a couple questions. So
All right, go for it.
First.
Right.
So what, they found it dead and
yes.
they tried to
on the beach. Yes,
okay,
on the
so
beach.
And
of
that's
course,
your first mistake.
Yeah, well, the first thing human scientists would do, let's cook it and eat it. I mean, come on, guys, really?
I mean,
let's cook it and eat it?
Even a lobster, if it's been dead a little bit and you try and cook it and eat it, it's going to taste terrible.
Father, what is a beach?
A beach is a female dog. Okay, so that's my first question. Is if it's been dead, you don't know how long it's been dead before it washed up. Had to be a bit. So nothing's gonna be good if it's been dead that long. Sand on the beach. My second question is, how do they know what antifreeze tastes like to compare it?
That is true. I often wondered that myself. But it does say that these gentlemen said it tasted like antifreeze. So maybe they were scientists and they tasted it. I mean, antifreeze is a poison, so I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah.
But they say it tasted like antifreeze.
I mean, you
I
can
don't
eat
know.
anything once.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like I tell people the same thing. You only have one final life lesson. I mean, if you think about it.
True.
But yeah, I don't know. Another interesting fact, being a submariner myself, there was an interesting attack, I believe, on, gosh, it was the 80s or the 70s. This giant creature attacked a sonar dish of an American sub, and they couldn't figure out what it was, and then they pulled it up because it damaged the dish. And the thing is, the dish is not on the outside of the submarine; it's on the inside, behind metal. It's on the inside of the boat, and they looked at it, and something had tore the metal off and actually damaged the deflector, and it was teeth.
Nope.
Yeah,
I can't stand
real story.
underwater things.
Real story. You can look it up.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
All right, that's something we would tell each other when we embarked. It was a fun story.
So we don't know what's down there because of the creatures in there.
Yeah, no kidding. The trick is you're not afraid of water. You're afraid of what's underneath you.
Correct.
That's the trick.
You are correct.
We have no idea what's down there.
Exactly.
I tell you this.
We know less.
I tell you this from experience.
We know less about what's under the water than we do about what's in space, and that's terrifying.
Yes. Oh, 100% I know what the bloop is. Now, the scientists say the bloop has been caused by, like, what do they say? It's caused by, like, an iceberg or ice moving and stuff. I'll tell you this. I've heard things. I've heard things when I was in the service. I've heard ice moving and stuff. That didn't sound like the bloop. Okay. I mean, I may be wrong. I'm one man. I don't know what that thing was that sounded like that. But they're saying, oh, it was ice. Yeah, man. Whatever. You lie to your friends, I'll lie to mine.
Oh, hey, there's the hat, man.
Oh, you want to listen to it? Are you sure you want to do this to yourself?
I'm not going to listen to anything. I'm just saying.
You sure you want to do this to yourself?
This is an artist rendition of the bloop.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
How did they determine that?
Why would it have such a big mouth? I mean,
that's
why?
kind of what I'm wondering. Is like, how would they decide that it looks like that based on the sound, right?
No, I mean, they can't. I mean, if you think about it, a lot of those underwater creatures, they make sounds different ways. So I don't know if it would need that giant mouth.
Fire. Okay, I don't know why these are the pictures that are showing up here.
Yes, nobody ever saw it. You're right. It was the loudest underwater creature ever recorded. Well, they say, yeah, the quote unquote creature. But like I said, now they're blaming it on like plate tectonics or ice shifting. I don't think so. I think it was organic. Because listen, if it was water and plate tectonics and an iceberg, why don't we hear more of it? I mean, that's fairly common underwater. Why aren't we hearing more of it? I mean, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just looking over we assume the sound came out of its mouth. Could be a Taco Bell's.
That's true. It's true. Bong. It's true. It's true.
Some eldritch monstrosity, just like, oh, chalupa.
Hey, as far as I know, we have no idea what's down there. And